Well, hello! It's fall, y'all. I'm Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and you are here for the Fall in Love projects. These are all going to be fall related. Just to give you a quick heads up, the hashtag Fall in Love is a collaboration I am doing with Mimi Makes Keepsakes, Craftably Ever After, KS Mom Crochets, and Strawberry Bonnie Crochet. So after this video, go check out what they made. And this was all about having a fall related project, but trying something new, letting you get outside your comfort zone, if you will. This was definitely my slice of pie. All right, so let's get started. If you noticed from the thumbnail, my absolute favorite project was this. Oh, it's so cute. This is the Cutie Pie pillow. Now, why did I choose this? Well, I have been trying something new, and that is pillows. Okay, I've been really wanting to make pillows. I did one for my Christmas in July, and I loved it. And then I am not a fan of the Bernat blanket yarn, so this is made out of Bernat blanket. And oh, do I love this pillow. This was an excellent pillow. That is the back. Now the back I used Premier Parfait Chunky because that is the color closest to the pie. And then this, I can't remember what color it is. I want to say it was terracotta. I had a hard time finding this color, but this is what I picked as my project for this one, and I love it. It's called the Cutie Pie Pillow. And this is by a designer on Etsy called Eat, Pray, Crochet. Again, all the links will be provided down below, including everyone else, what they made, and their links if they provided them. So this was so much fun. I loved it. And I'm going to show you a picture because I put it on my chair and it just looks so fabulous that I want to make another one. It's so cool. And so yeah, but did it make me fall in love with, okay, so I fell in love with the project, did not fall in love with the yarn. So this is Bernat blanket, right? I feel like I'm crocheting microfiber and that it just gets stuck on my hook or it gets stuck in the stitches, and some are tight and some are, and then if you pull up, then it's really loose. So I hate working with Bernat blanket. Now, I've heard that they have changed their formula and it slips better. And I do have a project using that as well. So this is my pumpkin pie pillow. It's called the Cutie Pie Pillow. We should definitely, fall is definitely a pie season, right? So if you could, in the comments, tell me what your favorite pie is. I have quite a few favorites, but just name one of your favorites. I would love to know about you more. So name your favorite pie. Okay, so my second project, I gave you a little hint and I showed you this. Well, it turns out I only needed one for my project, and I was thinking I was going to need two. What could it be? It's a flying bat. But there's something interesting about this little bat. I think it could very well be a different type of animal. So here I use that same yarn. I use the Premier Parfait Chunky in the black and this color. And then this was a wool yarn that I love. Now here is another something that, wait till I share it with you. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up. So my friend Mimi Makes Keepsakes, Marcia, she has a ton of these lovey patterns and she's been showing them off. And so for fall, I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a bat one. But I have also been watching this sewing channel called My Mum Makes, okay? Like mom, but mum. And that is a lady who does a lot of sewing projects as a busy mom, I think of 4 or 5 kids. Anyway, she was making, as you know, I'm a sewer. She was making these projects with crinkle paper, crinkle fabric, crinkle paper, whatever you want to call it. And that is what I put in my bat. So it's a crinkle paper in there. Now, she also, you can buy this on Amazon, but a fascinating thing she said to do was just to use your empty boxes of cereal, your wrapping, like this one here. You know, I just cut it. It's not going to rip. You know, you've tried to rip cereal boxes and you have to like tug on that thing. So it is safe. But however, the stuff that you can buy on Amazon is supposed to be safe too, right? So that you can make those little crinkly baby toys. So I made a crinkly lovey. Isn't that cute? So I was very happy to try and incorporate my crochet and an idea I got off one of my sewing channels. So there's the bat, and it can fly, and it also has like this. So it's sewn to the arms, and then it could wrap itself up. This is by Sweet Softies. So this is my second project. Now, I really didn't. Now, I did see another lovey, and I had hinted toward this, that it wasn't really fall related. But I'm going to show you anyway. This, I saw this on Etsy, and I was like, I have to make that one. This was a lovey pattern that I was totally down for, but hers, the Etsy designer, came out way different than mine. And this is also Bernat Baby, and I believe this is the one that is a lot easier to work with, but I still am not a fan. And here's his face. Now, I think my problem is that you're supposed to use 2 different colors of yarn, and I didn't use another Bernat blanket. I used the one that I used with the bat to make the white, and it just doesn't stand out enough, and it had a completely different texture and a much different consistency stitched up. So it doesn't really look like a bunny, but oh my goodness, isn't this cute? And I did the same thing. I put the cut that I made off of that, I put it in here. Since it was so little, I only needed a little bit. But now it's a crinkle. So this was really cute. Now, I don't know how I messed it up, but mine is definitely not as cute as the designer. So this is my third Fall in Love project. So here we go. I got the pumpkin. No, pumpkin pie, and my 2 loveys. So what do you think? How did I do? I definitely fell in love with my cutie pie pillow. As far as the loveys, I'm gonna leave it up to Marsha at Mimi Makes Keepsakes. She really does a fantastic job of pairing her toys with a book and gifting them. So that is something to consider. Let's get on with all of your projects. I had 3 entries. So we're going to put them over here. I'm going to give you a little quick chat. So this first one is from Pamela at Ginger Cat Crochet, and she made the cutest teddy bear. The cutest. I want to make this. Actually, it came from this book, Cuddly, Amigurumi Toys, and this bear is the one she made. As you can see, I love the color she chose. I love the fabric, and she did fall in love with making fabric on this little toy. How would you feel about incorporating some fabric on your toys? So that is what she did as her fall in love. Okay, and the next entry is by Diane, and she made, okay, so her fall in love was testing. She had never tested before, and so she click that button on Ribblr. She saw someone looking to be a tester for this particular pattern, and it was these 3 turkeys. She made it in all 3 different weights, and I really love that she sent me a picture of all of them, but then she sent me a picture of all 3 of them together so that you could see all the different sizes. So she did a fingering weight, a worsted weight, and a bulky weight. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say the worsted weight one was my favorite because I felt like you could see all the textures really nicely and the colors she chose for it. Now, she had never tested a pattern before, and so she was so thrilled. She did it in all 3 different yarn weights, and then she's going to use them as decor in her home. Now, she got this pattern off Ribblr, and I believe it's only available on Ribblr. How many of you guys use Ribblr? I have only been guilty of buying one pattern because it's cheaper, and it's supposed to be more of an interactive website where, you know, as you're working through a pattern, you can like make notes and scratch it off. But I found I don't know, I don't want to blame it on my age, but I just like trying to learn something new is just print it out. You know, I don't want to fuss with that. So how many of you have Ribblr? I'm curious. And the third one is by Gumbo Girl 13, you know, in the comments, and she is also known as Janda, and she started out wanting to make a fantastic garment. She was having trouble deciding on which one to make. She had these specific criteria. She wanted it to be on the edge but cool, and so she finally decided on 3 of them. She had to find 3, and then the yarn she chose just didn't work out for the pattern she chose, so she opted to go with this scarf pattern by Hooked by Robin, which I'm sure you know, and it was a YouTube tutorial. And you can see the yarn she chose is scarfy, and it also has black in it, so you can understand that she was trying to try a new garment pattern with a black yarn, and she was just getting lost. So please try again. Please do it again, because you just might fall in love with one of those garment patterns. So those were all 3 entries. Thank you so much for participating. Now, if you have not checked out any of the other participants, the collaborators, go swing on over. I will try to link them all down below, but you know, my friends, if you're my friend, that you're their friends. Okay, I can't remember who this designer was, but I'll have the bunny in the comments, in the description box. And this was by Eat, Pray, Crochet, and this one was by Sweet Softies. I think I forgot to mention that. So there we go, my friends. Thank you so much for falling in love with us. Thank you for watching and hitting that like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.